Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name's Rebecca. Today's practice is a yin flow. We're going to use a couple of blocks. It's going to be based around supported heroes and malasana, getting into the hips and the ankles, some thoracic mobility, and all structured around my favorite posture, malasana, which is such a great posture for pelvic health and digestion, core strength and flexibility. We'll begin in a supported hero's pose, and I'm suggesting on the low setting 2 blocks stacked on top of one another. Now, this may or may not work out for you. You can always do this directly on the floor as well, or come into a cross-legged position if this bend at the knees and the extension through the ankles feels uncomfortable for any reason. We'll begin in the supported hero's pose. Exhale the breath out. Relax arms down along your sides. We're going to do 3 rounds of a grounding breath. So inhale, arms rise, and then exhale, press the palms down through center. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In this round, perhaps closing the eyes, resting palms on your lap, softening shoulders away from ears, lengthening top of the head away from the tailbone. I want you to bring your awareness to Muladhara chakra, which is at the base of your spine. Imagine sending a grounding cord that extends from the base of your spine down through the blocks, through the floor, all the way down into the earth, connecting yourself to the earth. Muladhara chakra is about safety, being grounded, our sense of belonging. When it's in balance, we feel that safety and groundedness in our bodies. We know that we belong simply by being, not because we belong to some group of people or have these shared interests. That's not belonging. Belonging is your birthright. You belong simply by being here. Nothing more, nothing less. When our root chakra is out of balance, we are not grounded. We do not feel safe. Our center is off its axis. We might feel anxious, disconnected. Today's practice is about connecting. Not to some external force, but to our internal sense of peace and calm. Use your breath to become spacious. Anchor through your hips and the base of the spine to ground. Gently flutter your eyes open. Begin with a thigh massage and twist. Right hand slides forward, left hand slides back, twist, and gaze to the left. Draw left shoulder blade onto your back toward your spine. And then switch. Left hand comes forward, right hand comes back, right shoulder blade draws toward the spine, and we gaze to the right. And just side to side. Inhale to center and then exhale, twist. A couple more times. When you arrive back in center, take your hands back towards your feet. Now you could make a fist and press your knuckles into the bottom of your feet. or your thumbs, just giving yourself a little foot massage and waking up the bottom of the feet. Our feet help us to ground and hold us steady. A lot of the work we're going to do today revolves around the hips, and the hips are the most stable joint in the body. So really just giving them our loving awareness and attention. Take right foot and step it out to the side for this half heroes, half malasana option. If this is not working for you, you can rise up to a mini warrior two shape. So either hips down on the blocks or lifting the hips up. We're going to bring right arm inside of right leg. Inhale, reach left arm in the opposite direction, getting broad across the chest, and then exhale for a thoracic twist, placing left palm on top of right. Inhale, reach and open. Exhale, palms together. With the breath. 2 more. Hold left arm out. Wrap it behind the back. The hand could come toward the low back or to right hip crease. Right ear drops to right shoulder. Soften through the left side of your neck. And arrange your head in a position where you are focused on the softening and the surrender versus holding any tension, which might mean taking your gaze down toward the floor versus the horizon, or maybe even up toward the ceiling. I like to give lots of permission in class to my students to let them really tune in and listen to their experience and make adjustments as needed. Breath is slow and steady. We use our breath to cultivate the sense of safety, being here now. And release. Hands interlace at right knee. Exhale, tuck chin, tuck tailbone. Inhale, press the navel towards your thigh. Draw your shoulder blades onto your back. Lift your gaze. And just continue. Exhale to round. Inhale, length. 3 more. Really? Bring right leg down and take left leg out to the side. And maybe you lift up to a mini warrior 2 posture, or you stay down here low. Draw left forearm inside of left leg. Right arm is going to reach in the opposite direction. Palms facing out. Exhale, palms come together to the left. Inhale, stretch and open. Exhale, palms come together to touch with the breath. Hold here. Wrap right arm behind the back. Drop left ear to left shoulder, and then arrange your head in a comfortable position where you can soften, drop in, ground. You might even silently say to yourself and affirm, I am grounded, I am rooted, I am safe. And trusting and knowing that our thoughts are contributing to our reality. Cultivate grounding and our sense of safety. Release. Hands interlace at left knee. Tuck chin, tuck tailbone and round. Exhale. Inhale, cow pose to the left. 4 more. Turn towards center, take right leg out for a supported malasana. If this is not working for you, you could do it without blocks. If you're wanting a little bit more, you can keep the blocks here. Maybe you even have a stool or an ottoman that comes a little further off the floor that works better for your body. You can also come onto your back. This is happy baby. Elbows press into knees, knees press into elbows. Press the tailbone down and then lengthen the top of your head up toward the sky. Draw your thumbs toward your sternum, center of the ribs. Just pause. Stay for the breath, the in-breath and the out-breath. Reinforcing this signal that we're sending to our nervous system through the breath to rest and digest, that all is well, we are safe, we are supported. Supported side lunge. Take hands to interlace on right knee and extend left leg out to the side. As you can see, my right foot is grounded, my left heel is pressing down. Just a long spine. You could do this with or without the block. Remove one of my blocks just to deepen the stretch in my body. Each posture an invitation to drop deeper into stillness, connection. Make it less about getting the pose right and more about presence and sensation. Back to center, 3 deep breaths. Last reset. Side lunge, hands interlace. Left knee, right leg extends out to the side. Right heel presses down. You might activate through those toes, drawing them toward your shin. And shoulder blades draw toward your spine. Navel presses toward your thigh. Spine is long. Cultivate a sense of being. And notice when we are in a place of being, I feel like belonging comes hand in hand We don't need any special skills. We don't need to look a certain way, talk a certain way to belong. You belong simply by being in this human form. The Muladhara chakra is about our birthright. Our birthright to be grounded, to feel safe, and to belong. And then bring that right leg back into center. Malasana, 3 deep breaths. I'm going to place my other block on top. Seated figure 4. Now option, you can do it supported with the blocks. If you've never done it before, give it a go. Otherwise, you could always come onto your back and play with seated figure 4 if you want your spine supported, or you could do it in a seat. Right ankle to cross over left knee. Interlace hands at left knee, draw shoulder blades back. Lift and lengthen through spine, and then deepen breath. You might roll out through right ankle or point and flex. Just bring some movement into the ankle and foot. And if you've arrived here in this seated, supported figure 4 and your body is saying no, come onto your back, modify it, change it up. Choose the just right position for our bodies, the sweet spot. Continue to send that message that we are safe, that the body is safe, that we are able to drop in. And if we feel too much tension or creating too much resistance in the posture, the bodies and the mind, they're not going to feel safe. So tune in and listen, paying attention to your experience, and then taking care, nurturing, nourishing yourself as you need to. Release. We will switch, taking it to the other side. Left ankle crosses over right knee. Hands interlace at right knee. You might begin with just bringing some movement into that left foot, ankle. You're ready, just dropping into sensation. Allowing yourself to tune into your own experience, to notice and observe, but not through that critical, judgmental lens. The observer simply notices without labeling or judging. If you feel mental or physical tension starting to rise, breathe into it and gently release. Come off of the blocks and a forward fold. Bring the blocks underneath your hands. Relax head, neck, and shoulders. If your hands comfortably reach the floor, no need for the blocks. We're going to do a little spinal lift and lengthening, which might be helpful to have the blocks underneath the palms. Inhale, half lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. 2 more like that. Inhale, half breath. Exhale, fold and soften. More inhale. Exhale, fold, soften, stay here. Setting the blocks toward the top of your mat, plant through the palms, bring the knees down, tabletop. Extend right leg out to the side and then turn the toes to the right. And we're just gonna send the hips over to the right and then straighten right leg. Bend the knee, hips drop to the right, and then bring them back to center. A few more times. Keep right leg straightened, left hand underneath the face, reach right arm up toward the sky. And then exhale, thread right arm underneath left. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, rise for the twist. And exhale, bring it down. Last one, inhale, exhale, and hold it. Maybe you can come down onto the side of your head. The shoulder might drop down to the floor or be lifted. Let's take 3 to 5 deep breaths. And release, switch, other side. Right leg comes in, left leg draws out to the side, turning left toes to the left and bend into the knee. Send the hips over to the side and come back through center and straighten left leg. Side to side. Right hand underneath the face, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread it underneath. 2 more. Inhale. Back. Final one. Hold it for 3 to 5 breaths. Release. Bring left leg in. Press your hips back to your heels. Child's pose. Reach your hands back toward your feet. Holding on to the pinky edge side of the foot or your heel. Breathe in along your spine, so really drawing the breath into your back body. Taking it into the base of the spine, root chakra. I am safe. I am grounded. I belong. Slowly make your way to your back, coming through tabletop. Put your hips to the side. Come onto our backs. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Might rock it side to side here. Massaging the root chakra at the base of the spine. You're taking little circles with the knees up toward the ceiling. Our last and final posture, happy baby, supported spine, Grounded hips and shoulders as we send those feet up toward the ceiling, drawing the knees down toward the floor by using our hands on our feet. Release. Take your feet the width of your mat and let your knees drop toward one another. So with a little internal rotation of the thigh bones, we're creating more space at the base of the spine. And then bring your hands onto your pelvis, your lower belly, following the rhythm, the rise and fall of the belly. Sending love and gratitude to your hip. To your root chakra. Make your way onto your side. Keep the knees bent and drawing them in toward your ribs. Rise up to a seat when you're ready. Palms together, heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. Hari Om Tat Sat.